Okay, alright. So I've been asked several times what I do when I go about setting up attacks on other castles, stuff like that. Basically, I have several marches set up, and I can ping pong between them depending on what I think I'm going to need. When you scout a castle, it's not just the stats that you need to look at. You need to look at troop types, number of troops, generals. I mean, there's so many things to look at. I'll give you my two basic attack formations that I have set up. This is the one I use if I'm going up against somebody in a pretty much equal fight, or if I think they may be a little bit stronger than I am. I use my top defensive heroes, and I use both of them so that I get the resonance, which is a really nice bonus. I use the highest number of my troops is of course going to be my T12 infantry. My second highest is going to be my T12 bow. Third highest is going to be my T11 bow. And then of course my T11 cavalry. I do not use T11 infantry anymore. The T12 infantry is just so much better that it just doesn't make much sense to use any T11s. With this one, I get the most amount of defense because these generals offer a pretty good boost to your defense and everything. As you can see here, he does extra damage to enemy troops, which you get really good, and he ignores the defense. The gallantry, the bonus for using both, increases damage against bowmen based off of my infantry's health. For this one, you get extra health and extra defense. The gallantry is the same, but it's just a really nice combo when you're going up against equal or stronger. My other one that I use if I'm going in for a quick kill, I use my two bow heroes. Once again, I get I get the side buff, which increases the damage of my archers and my cavalry. And then I run a modicum of infantry, a bunch of bow between both bows. I do run a small amount of T11 infantry just to give me the full critical. And then of course my cavalry. And that just gives me a quick, nice, super damage to get in there, kill a bunch, and get out. Another one I want to cover really quick with this is your temporary buffs. This is something a lot of people tend to forget. If you're going into attacking or going into defending either one, you really should activate all three of your temporaries. You can either save them up or spend gold. Depending on exactly how strong your opponent is, using one of the weaker ones would be good. If you're going up against a really strong opponent or somebody that's fairly equal to you or stronger, I would go ahead and just pay the gold for the stronger temp buffs. There's a defense, there's attack, and of course there is the march capacity. I use these a ton. I use a lot of march capacity boosts because you have no idea what your opponent's march capacity is. The last thing is anti-scout. If you're not going to be shielded, you definitely should have an anti-scout running. It's just a safety precaution. Unless you're in an area that is completely peaceful where nobody's going to attack you, which then why are you attacking? But if you're not shielded, you should have anti-scout running. Right now I'm shielded, so I don't. And since I'm not attacking, I'm not running any of these. But those are definitely some things to kick in when you're going to attack. Anytime I get ready to attack, I activate all of those just to help boost. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps you.